All right. This is a little epilogue of everything that happened during our Halloween episode. Honestly, we ran out of time as these episodes ran a little bit longer than I would have liked them to. And to save on time, I have utilized AI in voicing the script. So I apologize if any of the words come, I guess, misconstrued or pronounced wrong. But to keep everything going and kind of keep to our busy schedules outside of recording, this is the best alternative. So hopefully you enjoy, and this puts a little closure to our Halloween episodes. Thanks.
Epilogue. The group, emotionally drained but relieved to have Sarah back, exits the Revenant's hideout. As they step into the dimly lit streets of Night City, tension begins to ease, and a sense of accomplishment washes over them. Their faith in Maria's resourcefulness reinforces their resolve as they all walk away. Word spreads that the group has faced the Revenant and survived. The group remains determined to continue pursuing the Revenant, but Sarah and Lily sit down with the group for a heartfelt conversation.
Sarah, emotionally drained yet resolute, Sarah addresses that group. What we've been through. It's terrifying. We can't risk losing anyone else. The Revenant is a monster, and Lily and I need to heal and rebuild our lives. You've been the only kind person we've met in Night City for a long time.
Lily, holding her mother's hand, Lily adds, please, you helped Mom. If you go after him, you could get hurt too. I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
Scene. Grant reveals his face to Max.
Grant walks out of Sarah's apartment shortly after they arrive and flicks his head at Max, telling him to follow. He heads to his now dimly apartment. Have a seat, Grant spoke, and makes 2 drinks. Grant approaches, his helmet still on, and takes a seat across from Max. The light above illuminates the table, but Grant stayed shrouded in the darkness. Grant, you look like you just lost a bet with Night City herself. Max nods, gesturing for Grant to continue. Grant, leaning in closer, his voice still distorted by the helmet. You know, Max, you're one of the lucky ones. You've never seen the face behind this shiny bucket of a helmet. And let me tell you, it's a face only a mother could love. Max chuckles despite himself.
Max, curious why the helmet, Grant. I've always wondered.
Grant silent. He hesitates for a moment, then reaches for a hidden latch on his helmet. He slowly lifts it off, the helmet now on the table, but he sits in darkness and silence for another brief moment. He then leans forward into the light, revealing a face partially covered in a clear bulletproof material, revealing a portion of his skull underneath, marked by the scars of past torture. Grant taps the clear material. This old thing. It's my security blanket, Max. A reminder of the past and a damn good conversation starter. But enough about my fashion choices. Max's eyes widen as he takes in the sight.
Max, stunned Grant. I had no idea.
Grant nods yay. It's not the prettiest sight, I'll give you that, but it's a reminder of what I've been. Pauses, his tone becoming more serious. I get it. I really do. The Revenant is a nasty piece of work, and we can't let him roam free. But I've been down this road before. Back in my military days, I saw things that would make your cyberware curl. These scars on my face are a grim reminder of that time, and not knowing when to stop. I'm not saying we should give up on justice, but sometimes, Max, you gotta know when to hit the brakes. You got Sarah back, and that's a win, right? Regroup, strategize, and come back stronger.
Max, thoughtful. But what if he hurts someone else, Grant?
Grant nods. That's the thing, Max. You bought some time. Time to protect those we care about and time to get stronger. This city, it ain't going anywhere, and neither is the Revenant. Trust me, you need to be smart about it.
Max, sighs. I hate it when you make sense.
Grant, so all the time.
Max raises his glass, and they clink them together in a moment of understanding. Grant's humor is a shield, but beneath it, he's a warrior who knows the value of patience and strategy in a city as ruthless as Night City. Max is left with the image of Grant's scarred face, a symbol of the resilience they both share. Scene: Max at NCPD. Description: Max arrives at the Night City Police Department, a mix of exhaustion and determination on his face. He heads to his desk where he slams a binder down, frustration evident.
Max, with urgency, Max heads to his desk and slams the binder down, his head collapsing into his hands in sheer frustration. Lieutenant Rodriguez, the senior officer, Lieutenant Rodriguez, heads to his desk, where he's reviewing case files. Max takes a deep breath before speaking. Lieutenant, we've had a major development in the Revenant case. He's escaped, and he took Delaney.
Lieutenant Rodriguez, the lieutenant's expression tightens. What happened, Max? Tell me everything.
Max proceeds to provide a detailed account of the events, including the group's confrontation with the Revenant, the exchange for Sarah, and the decision to temporarily halt pursuit. Max concludes his report. So, we're back to square one. The Revenant is still out there, and he's more dangerous than ever.
Lieutenant Rodriguez, the lieutenant sighs, clearly concerned. I appreciate your dedication, Max. We'll put out an APB on the Revenant immediately and coordinate with other agencies if needed. For now, focus on your team's safety. We can't afford to lose anyone else.
Max nods. Thank you, Lieutenant. We'll do our best. And there's one more thing. Sarah, the Revenant's hostage. She's safe now. We managed to get her back.
Lieutenant Rodriguez, the lieutenant's expression softens. That's some good news at least. Post on our thanks to your team for their efforts. We'll be in touch if we have any leads on the Revenant.
Max leaves the NCPD. Knowing that the Revenant case is far from over, he heads back to his team, determined to regroup and strategize their next move in the ongoing pursuit of the elusive serial killer.
Description: Nixie stands in front of the camera, her expression a mix of concern and determination. She addresses her audience.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Nixie, your trusted source for the latest news and information. Today, I'm not reporting on the news. I'm part of it. She takes a deep breath, collecting her thoughts before continuing. Over the past few days, my team and I have been deeply involved in a harrowing case that has gripped Night City, the case of the Revenant. We've faced unimaginable horrors and challenges as we pursued this elusive and ruthless serial killer. Clips from previous episodes and investigations flash on the screen, showing the group's encounters with the Revenant and the eerie scenes they've witnessed. We've uncovered cryptic clues, ventured into the darkest corners of this city, and sacrificed much in our quest to stop the Revenant's reign of terror. But I stand before you today with a heavy heart and a sobering update. Her tone becomes somber as she addresses the gravity of the situation. In our latest confrontation with the Revenant, we managed to secure the release of his Night City hostage, and we're grateful that she's safe. A brief moment of relief crosses Nixie's face. However, the Revenant has escaped, taking Detective Maria Delaney with him. I want to take this opportunity to commend the bravery and dedication of our team. They've shown unwavering resolve in the face of unspeakable horrors. Clips of the team in action, working together and supporting each other, play on the screen. We've received support from unexpected allies, and we're grateful for every lead and piece of information shared by the citizens of Night City. Your assistance has been invaluable. Nixie's gratitude is evident in her words. She speaks with conviction, knowing the weight of the situation. Her determination shines through as she concludes her recording. Stay vigilant, Night City. We'll be watching, and we'll keep you informed every step of the way. Together, we'll ensure that justice prevails. Nixie signs off with a determined expression, the screen fading to black.
After everyone is back home, Envy starts her mail route, giving a knock on everyone's door. Delivering mail, each member has a package and enclosed is 2 data shards. The first one is a full recording of what happened in the fear room, detailing the interview of everyone. The second, a message from Maria. The voice message begins with a faint background noise, echoing footsteps in a hushed, tense atmosphere.
Maria's voice, anxious but trying to sound composed. Hey, it's me, Maria. I hope you all are okay. I wanted to let you know that I'm fine for now. There's a pause as if she's carefully choosing her words. Maria's voice. I've made an arrangement with him, the Revenant. He promised to stop the murders, to leave Night City alone. The tension in her voice is palpable, and it's clear she's conflicted about her decision. Maria's voice. I know this might sound crazy, but I had to do it. I couldn't risk any more innocent lives. He's a monster, but he's keeping his word, at least for now. She takes a shaky breath, as if holding back tears. Maria's voice. I'm not sure where I am, but I'm safe. Please, don't come looking for me. He's watching, and he won't hesitate to hurt any of you. You all not going after him in the tunnels left his seething as it wasn't the predicted outcome he had planned. There's a brief pause, as if she's considering her next words. Maria's voice. I know this isn't what any of you wanted, and I hate that I had to make this choice, but maybe, just maybe, this will end the nightmare he's inflicted on Night City. The message ends abruptly, leaving the group with a mix of relief, worry, and confusion about Maria's fate and her decision to make a deal with the Revenant.
Max is approached by Officer Vega, who tells him he is in need of some help and can get him a nice little exotic weapon if he can help him. Max agrees and heads home, and this is where our story ends. For now,